The yacht in front of us is a 40-meter, you heard me correct, 40-meter Princess Super Yacht, which was built in 2015. Now this model is the largest that Princess has ever produced. It sleeps 10 guests in 5 different cabins, and it can house up to 7 crew. Now currently in the Princess lineup, they go from 40 feet up to about 95 feet, but in 2015, they were building these beautiful tri-deck super yachts. It has a beautiful presence in the water, and I think you're all gonna really enjoy it. It's 40 meters in length, or officially, it's 40.2 meters in length, or just shy of 132 feet. It has a beam of 8.02 meters and a draft of 2.57 meters. I've been trying to get on one of these for a long time now, so I was very excited when I saw that this was a listing at the Cannes Yachting Festival. It's listed for sale with Dretman Yachts, so thank you to them for granting me access on board. And without further ado, let's get started with this Princess Super Yacht Tour. So if you come around here, you'll see the swim platform. And then inside, we have a massive garage / beach club area. And this transom wall will fold over completely flush into the water. And then we have multiple jet skis, a tender inside the garage, and I'll show you the inside of the garage later on when we're looking at the engine room. We have the staircase on either side of the swim platform, and we'll make our way on board via the passerelle. We're gonna bypass the aft deck for now, but we'll come back to it. We're gonna make our way directly into the main salon. Inside, we have such high quality materials, beautiful furniture. You have a perfect mix of classic Princess, but also this interior and all the furniture was done in collaboration with Fendi Casa. So if you notice the Fendi logo anywhere, that's why that's there. You have a mix of beautiful hardwoods with the contemporary light finishes. And then on either side of this main salon, we have it on display on this side. You have the side doors that open up all the way across, and we have balconies that fold out. And because, like I said, we're at the end of the show, we actually can have this one on display. Normally at a boat show, we couldn't do that. But you do have it on the other side as well. And as you can see on the side deck, you can see the teak lining. And also the sound system, we can see the speakers in the ceiling. And also the TV is tucked away right here. And really quick before we move on, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That ensures that you never miss a future super yacht tour. And we have a lot of fantastic super yacht tours coming up. Guys, take a look at this table. Absolutely stunning. And there's also beautiful marble and stones I've noticed all throughout this yacht as well. They really mixed the woodwork with the stone really well with the design. I've wanted to get on a Princess Super Yacht for a long time. Like I said, I know they have 95 feet, but I mean a true tri-deck super yacht. Maybe one day they'll start making these again. Over on the port side, here's another example of some beautiful stone. There's a side access door, and then this is the prep space for the stews. And you're gonna notice whether it's an ensuite, the galley, all of these spaces, they're absolutely massive. You have so much real estate on board. You have a dumbwaiter to send food up. And then you also, there's this panel right here, and this can be lowered, this bulkhead, right to the galley. So then when the food is prepared and ready, they'll set it right here. The stews can take it. And then you can serve right out into the dining room. And speaking of the galley, let's continue forward. We have a huge wine fridge as well. Guys, just take a look at the size of this galley. First, we have the double Miele refrigerators and freezers. And then this galley is finished so nicely. Huge windows as well. And it looks like we have Miele professional appliances all throughout. And then here is that bulkhead I was talking about. Once the food is prepared, they can plate them right here and just send them right out. And on board this yacht, you can house up to 7 crew members. So the crew cabins are located down here. This door brings us back to the hallway. And then there's also a staircase for the crew members to get upstairs as well. And the crew, they're actually having a meal at the moment. They're very busy keeping this yacht in tip-top shape at the Cannes Yachting Festival. So we're not going to go into their mess at the moment. You can see a side access door into the main foyer. And you have the stairs leading up to the bridge deck and down to the guest cabins. We also have, I love this, the details. We have the leather inserts into the wood doors. And even the closet. Look at the quality of the woodwork that's lining the closet. Very high-end stuff, even in places you wouldn't expect it. And then here we have the day head. And now we have a pocket door, granting us access into the owner's suite. They have an office space. And then past the second pocket door, this is where we enter the full beam owner suite, or at least the bedroom portion. King bed in the middle of the room. Storage on this side. Some seating areas over here. And then in front of us, we have his and her closets. So we'll open up one of them. The design of this yacht is so traditional and classy, still with those modern touches you like. And then the TV comes up right here. But yeah, I think it's, so far at least, it's been the perfect blend between traditional luxury with modern conveniences. And another space that's absolutely massive for a yacht of its size. We have the jetted tub, heated towel rack, your double vanity, and then the toilet and bidet located right over here. And another example of some beautiful marble. Take a look at this shower. And it matches the stone on the wall as well. Now down this staircase, we'll have 4 additional guest cabins. We have an extremely large landing right here. And we have 2 VIPs. In this first VIP cabin, it's almost as nice as many owner suites on similarly sized yachts, so I'm very impressed with this one. It's also the full beam of the yacht. You have your desk in your closet. It even has a seating area in addition to the ensuite. And you would just never expect all this space turning around. Very large shower, another very exquisite looking stone. And I like how the stone is different in all the rooms too. Sometimes stone matching makes sense, but I do like a little bit of variety. And I think this is a walk-in closet as well. I don't want to spend too much time in the closets. The owners are actually on board, so a lot of their personal belongings are on the yacht. The second VIP cabin is forward. closet is here, and another ridiculously sized ensuite. I mean, technically this is the second guest cabin. It's crazy that this is this big with the full-size tub. I must say, Princess did an excellent job with this design. And I saw this during my initial walkthrough. You also have the very thick doors. It's a really good sign. So I like to point that out when I see it. And then these two cabins are mirrored. But I mean, this is ridiculous. Cabin 4 and 5. Huge spaces. I don't think you're gonna have any complaints from any of your guests on board for this one. And more variety with the stone. I love to see it. All right, we finally made it. The last cabin. Certainly not the least. All right, we've now seen all the guest cabins. I did want to quickly look and see what's under here. Looks like just some storage. And we still have a lot more to see on this Princess Yacht. We're now going to head upstairs. And the owner spends a lot of time with his two boys on this yacht. So back in the Sky Lounge, they call this the man cave. Once again, you'll see the Fendi logo here and there. Large L-shaped sofa with the massive TV on the wall. Then over on this side, it looks like we actually have a racing simulator. That's very cool. If you didn't know, I'm a big fan of F1. And before we head forward on this level, out here we have an alfresco dining area, large enough so every single guest can dine on board. We also have the row of bench seating back here. And then all of your storage and everything you need to cater for this area is located here. We have a grill, and then your refrigerator is right under here. Now before we head up to the sun deck, let's go check out the bridge. And also, to get the food up here, we saw that there was the dumbwaiter earlier. So we have another large prep space for the stews. And you can see the dumbwaiter is located right here. We have an office space as well. Here's that staircase we saw earlier that leads you down to the galley. And then through this door, here is the bridge. And the captain's chairs, they match the bench right behind it. Then you also have the captain's cabin located just aft of the bridge. So he or she has an office space here. And this is a really great size, 3 large windows. And they're ensuite. So I know, I'm sorry, we couldn't get down to the crew area below, but you can see captain's cabin finished extremely nicely up here. And we also have side access doors on each side of the bridge. All right, I think it's time we head up to the sun deck. It's gotten a little bit windy, but I think it'll be manageable. Right away, we have this beautiful seating area. Then we have some freestanding furniture back here and a little spot to work out. And I'll try to keep my back pointed towards the wind. But let's continue forward. You'll see this beautiful bar section. I love the details that we have right here. And of course, if you wanted to, you could put some bar stools here. And then we have a little DJ deck, but you also have a catering area for the sun deck and a barbecue over here. And then this door, we're not going to open it up, but I'll actually show it to you from the inside. There's another staircase just above the one that we came up to this level on, or we came up to the bridge deck, I should say. And that staircase will also bring you up to the sun deck. So there's two different ways to get up here. And we still have plenty to see, but if you're enjoying this Princess Tri-Deck Super Yacht as much as I am, please go ahead and leave a like on the video. And also comment down below and let me know which element or part of the yacht is your favorite so far. If we go back through the Sky Lounge, this is the staircase I was talking about that will bring you up to the sun deck. And also, I don't think I showed it earlier, this level does have a day head. And I think, let's see if the aft deck is cleared out. I think when we started the tour, I believe it was the owner that was sitting on the aft deck. So naturally I wanted to respect their privacy. Here you can see the teak lining for the balcony on this side. And the owner is still on the aft deck. I'm not sure if they're about to eat or not, so hopefully we can get a shot of that. And then we have another seating area. We have the two benches that are facing each other. You have large storage containers right here. And then you also, this section also, you can have a bunch of additional toys stored underneath. And it's very bright on the GRP. So let me adjust the camera for a moment. And then you don't currently have one on here, but you can also put a large sun pad right here. And you can see little built-in cup holders. And then continuing all the way to the front of the yacht, you have the bell, your winches for the anchors, the massive bollards. There is also a bosun's closet right in the middle. Just so you can take it all in, here's another photo or two of the yacht's profile. And I must say, Princess knows how to build a beautiful yacht. And if you saw it earlier, don't worry, I didn't forget. You also have wing stations on either side. We saw one coming up, and there's one right here. So, captain can use this when they're docking the vessel. And because the aft deck is currently in use, let's go down to the engine room now. And as I said before, we'll also see the inside of the garage, and you'll see all the toys that are stored on board. Here's one more shot of this main salon. We come through this door right here. And just like every other area on this yacht, it's very easy to get around. All the spaces are very large. And we'll go into the garage first. We have a door right here. Yep, the lights have a little bit of a yellow tinge to them, so that's why the color has changed. But you'll see two different jet skis on top of each other. Then if we come down here, you'll see your tender. And you'll see the platform that I talked about that extends out, that's teak-lined. And then also the floor in here is teak-lined. And because this is all teak-lined, once all the toys are out on the water, this transforms into a lovely beach club area. We could set out some furniture. And then you also have a dive station on board. So as you can see, this yacht is making great use of all the storage space. Lots of different toys to enjoy. And then the engines are going to be located through this door. And this door is extremely heavy. You can see a little engineering space, some monitoring systems. And then through this door, here's where we find the actual engines. You can see your generators as well. And these engines are absolutely massive. They're MTU engines. Princess is known to always put some high performance engines on their yachts, and this one is no exception. We have a pair of MTU 12V 4000 M93L engines rated at 3,000 horsepower. Your top speed for a 40-meter yacht is pretty good at 23 knots. You can cruise at 18, and a range estimate, you're looking at around 2,100 nautical miles of range. And don't mind us. There we go, lights kick back on. And the generator kicked on, so no problem. But it is about to get loud, so let's get out of here. Oh, excuse me.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Sorry for the light testing.
Oh no, that's okay.
We're inside with the last testing.
I was, yeah, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Thank you. All right, and we're gonna wrap up the tour in the owner suite. And before we do, let me throw a photograph of the aft deck on the screen. It's another really well-equipped space with your tables, your bench seating, and you also have the bar area with the refrigerator and some storage as well. Very well equipped, just like anywhere else on a Princess yacht. Thank you, of course, to Dretman Yachts for granting me access on board. This is an incredible listing, and I'm so excited that we were able to tour the largest Princess yacht ever built. I'll link the listing down in the description if you want to see more. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Thank you again for watching, and we will catch you next time.